Hello everyone, David Hedge here. Usually on the channel you'll be seeing videos of us reviewing, unboxing, and playing board games and card games, and going on road trips to see what kind of adventures we can get into. All while hopefully having a great time and showing you the fun times that we have and maybe make you laugh a little bit. But recently, not only in this world, but especially here in the US, we have seen things that, plain to say, in a lot of cases, it's history repeating itself, but not in the best of ways. A lot of actions have taken place on screens, whether it be on TV, through the internet, on the phones, of images that we thought would never happen again, especially here in the US, and they are. This has left people to be angry, frightened, anxious, and wondering what's going to happen the next day. All while in our normal lives, while we are trying to pay bills, get groceries on the table, keep a roof over our heads, worrying about bullies telling us that we're not good enough, people putting us down so they can try to elevate themselves, going through our lives, dealing with those day-to-day issues, all the while with everything going on in the world. We don't know what's going to happen next, and we feel like the world of darkness is getting darker and darker, and there's not a way out of it. And to me, and this is just my opinion, there's two ways you could see it. Either one, you continue to live that way. You continue to live anxious and upset and anger. And if you're feeling those feelings, especially with what's going on recently, I understand because I feel the same way. Or you could bring light to this world of darkness right now. Because there are people out there, no matter what position in life, whether it be the people that are looking over countries or if it's just people that you work with, that are doing things that will make you feel like you're nothing, that will make you feel like you are garbage, that try to hold you down, to try to better themselves by walking on people. And no matter where you are, it's going to happen. But you can bring light to this world. Two ways to do it. One, make sure to focus on yourself. Focus on the positive that's going on. If somebody tells you that you're not good enough, focus on what you have done, what you have achieved. And if there's something that you need to fix, something that you need to correct, something that you need to do to get yourself to the next level, then do it. And prove whoever's telling you that you can't do it wrong. Because I had to do that for a long time. I had people when I was growing up told me I could never get into wrestling. I would never be a pro wrestler. I was too fat for it. I was too slow. And for 15 years in the Virginia and the Carolinas, I lived out my dream. And the best thing that came out of it, I got an amazing woman by my side. And I could never say that enough about her. But if you're going through something, make sure you tell people what's going on, because they'll do the same to you. Make sure you check in on people, because there's a lot of people that are afraid right now. Check in on your family and friends. They'll do the same for you. And I know right now, before anything else, my wife's going to watch this video and she's going to go, "You need to be doing this too, Dave." And she's right. But I grew up keeping a lot of stuff in because I didn't want to be a burden to anybody. When I was growing up, my mom and dad were busy raising my little sister, worrying about keeping food on the table, keeping a roof over their heads, over our heads, providing for us, and I didn't want to overburden them. And I still have that to this very day. I've gotten better at it, but still do it to where if stuff's bothering me, I still keep it in. And then my wife finds out about it and she gets upset because I didn't go to her, and I understand she's upset, and she should be, because me and her, we know we can tell each other things, but she goes through a lot, and I just feel I don't want to put more on her, but at the same time, she could do the same thing to me, and She didn't want to put more on me. And we're still working on things, which goes to show if you're in a relationship, even after almost 16 years of marriage, we still work on things. It ain't going to be perfect. But make sure you work on yourself. Make sure you check in on yourself during everything. But the biggest thing of all is while you're doing that, check in on others. Check in on family and friends. See how they're doing with everything going on in the world. Check in on them and see what's going on in their lives. See if there's anything you can do to help them out. If there is, I know that there's times where I wish I could do more for people, but in reality, I can't. But I'll do my best. I do these videos on here so I can put out some positivity in the world. And this is my way of doing it. Other ways of doing it is that I tell stories a lot, make people smile, and help out any way I can. In your lives, you can, like I said, check in on people. You can help out somewhere, help out like a homeless shelter, help out with charity events, things like that. With everything going on in the U.S., especially right now, if there's a way for you to get your voice heard and to do it safely, do it. Because one voice might not sound like much, but if you get a lot of voices together, boy, it can ring out louder than thunder. And it might not seem it, but that could start change. But be a light in this world. Because I guarantee you there's somebody in your life right now that is going through it and they are surrounded by darkness. With everything going on in the world, with everything going on in their lives, they might think that there was no end in sight. That they're just going to be stuck in darkness wandering around forever. But then you do one little act. You go, hey, what's going on? Or hey, I'm here for you. And then that little light will start getting bigger and bigger. And that will shine through that darkness. And that will help out that individual get through what they're going through. I'm going to keep posting videos on here. I have my family and friends to help me along the way. And we're going to do our best to bring joy and to bring happiness, to bring laughter through these videos, especially coming up. We have a lot of things going on here. The biggest thing we want to do is to bring positivity out into the world and be a light. Because especially this day and age, there's a lot more lights that are needed. At some point, things will get better. I just don't know when. But take it one day at a time. Focus on the positive. Be there for others. Be there for yourself. Best advice I can give. But to everyone, please be safe. Take care of each other. I'll see you next time, my friends.